Hi, this is Chloe at Inner Whispers, and today I'm going to be unbagging Ciro Marchetti's original self-published Kipper deck. So, it comes in this beautiful bag, silk bag, with gorgeous images on both sides of it, and it's called the Siecle Kipper, as you can see up here on the top of the bag. Inside, it comes gift wrapped, always a nice touch, and let's break into that. So, it's a signed copy of this deck, and let's go through. This is the title card. So, here are all the cards. We have the main male. I really love the fact that these have a traditional feel to them, with the moustache and the beard and so forth. That works really well for me. And the hints about his other cards framed as images in the background, which is a very nice touch, I think. We have the main female, who looks very elegant, and we have marriage, or marital status as it was originally. Then courtship. And once again, the clothes are really sumptuous, the backgrounds are rich, it has a lovely feel to it. We have the mature man and the mature female, a message rather than a letter, the false person, and I like the fact that there is a man and a woman here, so kind of broadening that perspective. We have change and a journey. Sudden wealth with a slot machine, and the privileged lady. In the original German it's the rich young lady, but privileged kind of fits as well. And then we have the wealthy man. I like the little steampunk type contraption that he has there, which is very much Ciro's traditional sort of work. And a message of concern. So there have been some liberties taken with the kind of renaming, translating into English, but overall I think it has been done with a great sense of respect. Then we have the lovers, which I think is the coming together card normally, Zusammenkunft, and his thoughts has just been changed to thoughts, a gift, and the small child has just become child. So there's kind of simplifications here, which is fine. We have the coffin and the house. The family room, yeah, I guess so. I always think of it as the living room. That's how you would officially translate it in from German. But I guess it is the idea of it's the family room as opposed to the parlour, which in those days, is where you would have seen company. We have the official person and the courthouse as opposed to the legal person who come later, and we have the thief. High honour, yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about it being quite so military, but I guess I can see where he came from with that. And great fortune, I love the way that this has been done, still keeping this idea of Fortuna but with a statue, which makes it feel more real in a strange way, because you aren't pretending that she's a real person somehow, or yeah, it's honouring the archetype in a different kind of way, I guess. We have unexpected income and expectation. Normally it should be expectations, really. Yeah. Imprisonment, which is normally just prison, but I guess this is about the feeling of it, I guess. And adjudication. We have bad health or sickness and despair, concern and occupation or work. And I quite like that he chose a woman working at a sewing machine, because there were plenty of women who did that as their job and still are today. Then we also have pathway and Distant Horizons, which in German was called Big Water or Great Water. And I quite like how he's sort of added in one of his flying ships there, because it is about things that are amazing. Then Ciro has also given us some extra cards. You can choose to use them or not, as you prefer, I guess. Poverty, Toil and Labour with a more workshop type loom, and Community, which is a nice card. So there we have it. This is, as I say, the self-published edition. These are now being brought out by US Games. So I don't know, the cardstock may be somewhat different in the US Games version. Certainly this one, it shuffles quite nicely. It feels good in the hand, not too slippery, quite firm. Let's give it a little riffle shuffle. They're slightly larger than traditional Kippers, and I think overall I prefer the US Games cardstock that they normally use. So in some ways there may be a reason for getting the US Games version, whether you have this version or not. And let's see, what fell out was a message of concern. Blessed be.